And we'll go here. Come on.
I'm going to jump in. I use vpike.com and takes you right there, vpike.com.
Okay, so how do I get to Street View?
If you click on one
Chevron,
of the
the
pins,
chevron. Right under the word coffee, you can see the circle with the chevron. Looks like a diamond and yep,
Oh,
That's
here, okay.
click on that.
okay.
Now go down and you
Oh,
see
yeah.
the icon at the bottom that says Street View.
Yeah, Street View, yeah.
Ah,
And
okay.
then you actually click on the Street View you want. You can do it right where you are.
Satellite default, yes, I want to go to default, right?
No, just click on the blue anywhere in the map. That'll take you.
Yeah, but the little guy isn't there.
Yeah, you
Come
just
back
click on
to
one of the
this.
pins anywhere. It'll do the same
Street
thing.
View. How do I get back to the map now?
Just
Default,
close X that.
Street View.
Oh, you
No,
lost
it's back
Street
to
View
this.
again.
I don't see where I can get to it.
Well, go back up to that icon you were on. Yeah, that now turn on Street
Bottom
View
left.
so that it's highlighted. Yeah, okay. Now go to
Yeah.
click on the map.
Look on the map. Okay,
Yeah. Now click
Ah,
on it.
okay.
Yeah. See you
Oh, yeah,
clicked on
yeah.
the pin. Now click on that
Yeah.
pin.
On the bottom where the picture
And
is.
there's your view of the Street View in the bottom left there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, mine works that way also on the Samsung. Well, that's what Hewi's
Oh,
using.
yeah, this is a
Yeah.
Samsung, yeah.
And
Okay,
you should be able to get the timeline to come up too.
well, where I am, there may not be one, so let's go somewhere where there might be one. Okay. Now, where would a timeline be?
5 years ago. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, a year ago, 7 months ago. Year ago. These are just picture photos, yeah. All right, anyway, good, we got it. I'll stop sharing.
Carl has his hand up.
Yeah, and there's the way when I first started using Street View, you typed in vpike.com, and you put in the address, and then there was like the little picture you see, and you can zoom in and that way. I don't know if it still works, but that's the way I would do it on my phone because it's a lot
Is
easier.
that an
to
app you
find
had
it.
installed?
No, it's a Google link, vpike.com, vpike.com. It's a Google link.
I'll make a mention that my wife's brother used to drive the Google car, the Google mapping
Oh,
car.
really?
And he has some interesting stories to tell, but one of the one is that I live on a dirt road, and you will never see a picture, a street view, because Google does not allow those cars to go on dirt roads because they're afraid the rocks might come up and really ruin those very expensive cameras.
No, I'm in it's not a gated community, but it's private roads and they don't come in here, so my house isn't on there either.
Welcome everyone to Tech for Senior. If you are new and you've just arrived and wonder what the heck's going on, the meeting actually starts in about 15 minutes. If you have any questions, just put up your hand and we can certainly answer them. If you're new here, we'd sure like you to say hello and introduce yourself. Otherwise, we just rattle on till about top of the hour, right? Carl, are you still? What's
Well,
happening?
I just want to show you when I type in V Pike and put in my address, this is what I get up. And of course, then you can rotate and,
Oh,
you know,
cool.
look up and down the street. There's arrows, drive up and down the street.
vpike.com. Welcome to vpike.com, your virtual turnpike. Type in a street address and then it gives you a street view, but it's a web address. It's not something that you do in Google Maps.
No, you go directly to where you want to go. If you know, you can put intersection, I think, but that's what it used to be before you did the maps. It's probably old way of doing it, but I
Probably
find
the
that's a
same
safe
data.
way to drive. That's a safe way for me to drive my old neighborhood in Detroit.
Thanks, Carl.
Yeah, I don't think it's a Google company though,
Nope.
or Google site. No, it's copyright V Pike 2021.
Yeah, it's a website.
Yeah,
When you pipe in the address, then it gives you street view for that address.
Jim, go ahead.
You're muted.
There we go. You hear me?
yes.
Loud and clear.
Yeah, I'm in the process of setting up some other devices for my so-called smart home. And I was wondering, when you're setting up various devices, can you do it in one location and name them and then have them, then when you plug them in the other locations, will they work appropriately? Does that make sense?
Yeah, you can name them anything you want to.
No, I don't mean about naming them. I mean, when you set them up, for instance, if I wanted to, I'd stay at the computer and pull up Alexa and, start naming them, setting them up without going to each room where I'm going to actually use them.
Yeah, you can do that. That's no problem.
Okay.
Like I said,
Neil,
you can.
go ahead.
anything
Sorry,
you want.
go ahead, Bill.
Oh, I was just saying you can name them anything you want to.
Yeah, the other problem I'm having, and I know it's me, is that I've used different items and each one has a different app to use. Is there any way of consolidating them into Alexa?
Use the Alexa app. It should show you all your devices.
But do you have to?
I don't know that one.
Sorry, Miss A. Do you need to? What's what I want to say?
It has to be on your phone. The Alexa app has to be on your phone, but it'll show you all the devices that you have connected.
But do you have to activate them using their app first?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
When you install the app, though, it'll find all the compatible devices that are that work with Alexa. You see them all.
Okay. Yeah, well, I've tried to buy stuff that makes sure it says it's compatible with Alexa, but some of them I bought were not the same. We're not an Amazon brand, in other words, and I've
Doesn't
got
matter.
about 4 different apps for different things.
Yep,
the
I have
Alexa
the same
app-
thing.
But the Alexa app will show all of them.
But when the Alexa app shows it to you, can you then incorporate it within the Alexa commands and what have you?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
It's like I have a Bose speaker. I have some other things that are not Amazon. Including my Hue light bulbs. They're not Amazon, but they all show up in the Alexa app.
Yeah, I've got a couple of light bulbs. I've got Wemo plugs. and they all connect.
But you do have to, I would assume, have them powered up in order, obviously to recognize them, right?
Yeah, because it's got to see it, And
Okay.
and usually the device will have instructions of what to do to connect to
And they have to be on the
Miss
same,
Miss A.
they have to be on the same Wi-Fi network.
Right, well, that's, I've got that set up and it's working. But I wanted to add some more items like using some light bulbs instead of wall switches because they're a lot cheaper. And some other power extensions. So it is a challenge.
Every day.
Neil, go ahead.
You add the device first through the app from the manufacturer, and then you go into the Amazon or Miss A app, and you ask it to look for any new devices, and it should find the new device that you've activated and that's now working through the manufacturer's app.
Okay,
Okay, but first it has to be set up through the manufacturer's app. Once that's accomplished and it's working, then you can ask Miss A to look for any new devices, and it should find it.
okay,
If not, you may have to add it manually.
okay, well, I'll give it a try. Thanks, I appreciate that.
Okay, Neil, go ahead.
Yeah, this would be specifically for Bob. Did you see some emails that I sent to you from the senior center regarding that email problem I had?
Yes, I did, but without further information, there's not a thing that I can do with it. I don't know what the heck is going on because it's written in actual text. It's not, I don't know what she's using or anything else. So, and without further information, there's nothing I can do with that.
All right, thanks for looking. What other information would you need?
What is she using? What mail app? Where is she getting the mail? Under what app is she
I
receiving
think
the
she's
mail?
creating the emails in Gmail, and then that's how they come out when she sends them to somebody.
Do they have HTML set up, or is it strictly text? And she's got repeats. I don't know what she's doing on her end.
All right, I'm gonna have to have her bring her laptop in, and then
Yep.
maybe I'll get more information for you.
Take a look
Thank
at
you.
her settings and make sure that she hasn't made all kinds of settings. And sometimes people make changes. They don't know what changes they're making is just for the sake of making changes. And then when things go haywire, the only thing you can do is go back to default. Okay. There is always a setting to go back to default. And then
I'll check
know what
further with her
changes-
and then get with you
Yeah.
another time. Thank you.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Carl, go ahead.
Yeah, the V-Pike thing that I suggested, it gets you right to the spot. If you're on this, the reason I said for your cell phone, because you don't want to be zooming around all over on your phone. It's too hard to do. This takes you right to the specific spot you're interested in. I said the Google app. I really meant the Android app. But I have a question related to that. Is there an app for that for the universe? Can I, maybe Bob, I know Bob is interested in the universe, or anybody who says you have something like that where I can do like the Milky Way or our own solar system in 3D.
They have all the roads that are in the universe available.
Well, they're not labeled. That's the problem.
Well, then you need the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe.
Oh, is there an app like that?
No, it's a joke.
Oh, okay.
It's a radio program that's been on for years, the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Well, that reminds me, first time I went to Mexico in '99 when GPS was in its early stage. And I said, oh, I got my GPS. And it didn't do any good because it just shows a map in the middle of Mexico, a dot, because there was no road mapping.
It's still like that.
What about the NASA website?
I hadn't thought about that, but that would be good because I've been watching this series. It's on the Science Channel. It's called How the Universe Works for a couple of years. And it really humbles you about what you think you can do with the Earth.
I think, Carl, there's a lot of astronomy apps that are out there. We're just not experts in which ones are the best and how they work, but I'm sure there's a plethora of astronomy apps that would do what you want to do. We just don't know them. Probably YouTube. Probably if you search YouTube and ask for good apps to do what you want to do, there's someone's made a video about it. I would bet. Gerald, go ahead.
It just reminded me when we were talking about 3D view on the street. So thank you, and thanks for your help.
Gerald, go ahead.
What season are you watching, Carl?
What was the question?
What season?
What season are you watching?
Oh,
There's been 11 so far.
Whatever they show, it's during the week every day, and I think on the weekend sometimes it's all day long. But it's just awesome, especially life here on Earth, and the fact that there's other life. And when they talk about other life in the other planets, they're talking about microbes. It's not humans.
Okay, Ron, what's the best way to get to the metropolis of Courtney? I have a cousin who lives there now.
You want to come and visit Courtney?
Yeah, I hear it's a very big place. It has a Costco.
It does indeed. Do you want to fly in, or do you want to?
One customer.
Do you want to fly or drive?
Well, I'd probably drive from Seattle. I'd take a ferry somewhere.
Yeah, well, you could take the ferry. Why don't you come up and take the Blackball ferry to Victoria and then drive up? Nice drive.
Okay. Can I also catch a ferry like from Tawasin or someplace else on the mainland?
Yeah, you could drive up to Tawasin and then take the ferry across. Be sure in the summer, make sure you have a reservation. As I mentioned, I was talking to our group earlier. Of course, I have a big family event this month, and one of the families left yesterday to go from Nanaimo back over to Vancouver, and they arrived at their reservation yesterday morning at 10 o'clock in the morning. But they had a camper, and they were pulling a camper, and they had they had got the wrong length when they made their reservation, and they were 3 feet out, which nullified the reservation. So last night at 8:30 at night, they finally, after 12 hours sitting at the ferry terminal, they finally got on a ferry to Vancouver. So you want to make sure you travel with a ferry reservation if you're coming over.
Yeah. Now the ferry leaves from North Vancouver to Nanaimo, right?
Correct. Yes, and also from Tawasin as well. Not from Tawasin, but from Schwartz Bay. So it does either. They do both. So both will come to an end. There's 2 ways, 2 ferries. So you're probably a little closer to go to the south terminal, probably Schwartz Bay.
Okay, thank you very much.
And that takes you over to Duke Point, which is just north of Nanaimo. So you have 2 ways of going.
Okay.
And you be sure and come.
I know you're a frequent visitor to Courtney.
And you let me know when you come, because we'll have lunch at my place, and I'll cook you a nice lunch.
Okay, thanks, Ron.
Okay.
Have a good day.
I'll be there too.
Absolutely. I'm open for visitors. I love visitors. So come and visit. We'll have a nice lunch. Indeed. Just not in July when we have all our family here. That's a bit stressful. But aside from that, we just go back to just living here.
Jim and
Well,
Chris
4
just
more
came-
minutes. 4 more minutes left.
Ron.
Yeah, go ahead.
Jim and Chris just came in. If you want
Okay,
to
we should make-
co-host, I can't. You have to.
I know. Where did they go?
In
Chris and Jim,
alphabetical order.
can you put?
They're under
Why would
C.
we need co-host?
Oh well, because then it comes up to the top and I can see you.
Right. That way
And I
you
like-
get picked on better.
And then we know where you are, so I can ask you questions. But I can't find you. Where the heck are you?
Under C.
Under C,
No, under J.
under J.
They're in alphabetical order.
No, I got it under C.
Could be under G for geeks.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You guys are trying to confuse me. You have
Now they're back up right under the co-hosts.
Here, find me here. Find me now.
I got you.
His hand
I
is up.
gotcha. Ha, I gotcha now.
That was a tough one.
There you go.
Kathleen
Kathleen
has
has-
her hand up.
Kathleen, go
Yep,
ahead.
Last minute.
Yes,
Yep.
two things. One, the background behind me is actually a picture of my apartment building. And the entrance is that tiny little square that's sort of lit, the doorway there.
Mhm.
Now, the point of all this is I just tried the V-Pike, and it's a horrible dark picture from many, many years ago. I was trying to post it, but it says that I can't, access to file restricted by your account administrator, so I couldn't post it.
So maybe those probably VPike, though they're older pictures than probably Google's then, I guess Google Maps.
Yeah.
It was really old and very dark. I mean, I would look like it was a very bad picture is what I'm going to say. And it was
Ron, we need to get ready.
10 years old, whatever.
Right.
Anyway, I just to tell you how different it was and that I won't be using it again.
Yeah. Google Maps are better.
All right. 1 minute to go. All right, let's get going. We will mute everyone. And I think we'll get going. All right. I guess good morning or good afternoon or whatever time it is. I'm Ron Brown. I'll be your host today. Next week, Hewie's going to be your host, right, Hewie?
Yep.
There
Looking
you go.
forward to it.
So welcome. If you're here today, we want to thank you for coming. If you're watching this as a YouTube short, or sorry, as a YouTube replay, thank you for watching. And if you are watching it as a YouTube short, just click the link and it will take you right to the show. This is, of course, broadcast over to YouTube. So you may be watching it on YouTube, or you may be in our audience today, which we really would like everyone to try. We're a nice group. We come every Monday, and it is a Zoom meeting, and you can find all the links to that at www.techforsenior.com. This is episode 171. Right. So we do an episode in season 4. 4 years, Hewie.
Yep. Been a lot of
Amazing.
fun.
A lot of fun. And we also have another show. We have a show that is on Thursday, which is called Tech for Senior Live, where we look at all the news of the week. Today,
That's
we
not,
have
that's not
big-
on Zoom though.
not on Zoom. That's true. We broadcast that out through StreamYard over to Facebook and YouTube. So those of you who each week try to get on and you go to Zoom and type the Zoom link in, well, we're just not there. So we have a button on our website that says take you to the meeting. Just hit the big red button on our webpage and it'll take you right to our meeting on Thursday. Today we have a big show for you today. We're going to start out, of course, with I'll be introducing everybody in just a moment. We have, of course, Bob will be doing his security news update and telling us all the things we have to watch out for in news of the week. Huey's going to talk about upscale your smart photos. And this is really an interesting site he's found, and that should be an interesting talk. Is everybody ready for the big event this week? Tomorrow is what? Does anyone know? Shout it out.
Prime.
Day.
Prime Days, that's
Prime,
right. Is
yay.
everybody ready for Prime Days? I'll be talking on how to get ready for Prime Days and how to keep your money in your pocket and get the best deal. Bob's going to tell you how to clean your house. What are the 10 best cleaning products? So we look forward to that. And of course, Ray is got some toe tapping music for us. And then we'll have our premiere video,
Q&A
which,
first.
pardon me?
The Q&A first,
Yes.
after the
And-
music.
Yes. And then we will have today we have our premiere video, which I made a mistake, and it's not actually a premiere video because it's already posted. When I posted it, I didn't post it as premiere. So it's already posted, but I'll put the link in the show anyway. Michael Daniels is going to talk about what is Google Product Expert. Bob is going to update us on Bluetooth, and Hewie's got a great site, and he's going to talk about Office of Dietary Supplements and give you some information on that. And that's our show today. Let me introduce everybody. I'll just take my spotlight off. Huey, how did your show go
morning,
yesterday?
or
How did your show
afternoon.
go yesterday?
WinSig went very well. We had a lot of good discussions, and we talked about different articles. It went very well, and as usual, we had a good crowd.
That's great. So just maybe you could there may be some new people in the audience today that don't understand what maybe you could give them a quick synopsis about.
Sure, on the second Sunday of every month, I hold the Windows Special Interest Group, and it's part of two different groups. So Sarasota Technology User Group in Sarasota, Florida, and the Central Florida Computer Society in the Orlando area. They're about 120 miles apart, but we have one meeting for the two groups, and we open it to everyone who wants to come. We talk about things dealing with Microsoft and computers in general. We go over some news articles that I have listed on the WinSig website, and then we go into little tangents about other things dealing with computers and Windows. So we have a lot of fun. It's every second Sunday of the month.
And it's free, but they just have to register to attend, right?
They have to register. And if they're already registered, but they haven't been on in a couple of weeks, it's going to ask for them to re-register. And once they do that, they'll be on. They'll be okay.
Great. And Bob, how are you today?
Just fine. We just got back. Daughter number 3 had her 60th birthday bash over the weekend. A lot of fun. We had about 90 people there. Actually had to rent a whole VFW in order to accommodate everybody.
And that didn't make you feel old at all, did it?
Well, I took her 60 and turned it upside down, which means she was now 9 years old. Made me feel better.
Did you take lots of pictures? Did you use Chris Gould's tips that she gave you on picture taking? Have you tried some of that?
I've been using Chris's tips for a long time. I've been a member for a long time.
Yeah, we were out for dinner last night. I was taking lots of pictures, and I thought, oh yeah, Chris told me to do this, this, and this. So yes, good
Yeah,
advice.
I got lots and lots of pictures, and now it'll take a lot of time to put all of that stuff together. But because there were lots of other people there, they've already started posting stuff. I may not have to do the work.
There you go. There you go. Well, lots of fun. Ray, Pine, Arizona. It's getting hot down there this week.
You know, it is. We don't normally get into the 90s. We're always in the 80s in the summer, but we've had probably a week's worth of 91, 92 degrees here. So for us, that's warm.
93 out there.
Yeah. Are you getting so Phoenix is going to be 117 this week?
On the good day.
On a good day.
In fact, they've been doing where, if you're going to walk your dog, you should put little mittens on the dog's feet, so they don't, when they're touching the
good point. Yeah,
the sidewalk, they won't burn their little paws.
Good point. Bill James, how are you today?
I'm great. It's 81 degrees here,
Mhm.
and it's been unseasonably cool, I think. Our 4th of July, it was 71, which is unheard of.
All
And we've
right.
been getting lots of rain.
That's by the way, just let you know that all the grandkids like your popcorn popper idea. So that Popco popcorn popper is being flying out popcorn every night. So I will tell you that it was a good suggestion. I look forward to your article in our newsletter. Many of you may or may not know we have a newsletter that comes out twice a week, and tomorrow will be Ray's article also, and Bill has a gadget of the week. You're not going to tell us what it is, are you?
No.
You're going to keep it as a secret. All right. And if you haven't subscribed to our newsletter, www.techforsenior.com, and we will you can subscribe to our newsletter. And where's Jim and Chris? How is your week gone?
Hey, everybody.
Is Jim dancing yet?
Yes, I am.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm a big dancer. Just as great.
Yeah. I say, after your hip replacement, can you play golf now? Well, I don't know. Did you play golf before?
Exactly.
Could you?
Very good.
Yeah, doing
Yeah,
great.
I'll be trying out for the Rockettes next week, I think.
Oh, there you go. There you go. All right. Well, that's great. And just know, Chris, I've been using your tips. They're working great. So I expect more so I can become a better photographer.
We did another show on editing with Google Photos and yesterday on our YouTube show, and we'll have something new for you guys next week.
Excellent. Excellent. Thanks so much. All right. Bob, are you ready to tell us all about the bad guys?
Hopefully you guys are ready. Here is my security news roundup for the week ending July 7th, 2023. Free Evil Dead Rise movie scam lurks in Amazon listings. Scammers are using a novel technique with Amazon listings to trick fans of Evil Dead into downloads they may not want and expensive rolling payments they have no interest in. Evil Dead Rise, the breakout horror film of 2023, started with big cinema numbers and has moved on to a victory lap in streaming land for good measure. In fact, it's doing so well that the original film from 1981 has crept into the charts too. A good time to be a Deadite. Not so good if you're unable to catch the legitimate stream or the movie isn't out in your region yet. If you decide to pre-order it from Amazon, you'll see something odd nestled in the physical media section. It's a podcast claiming to offer up a free version of Evil Dead Rise via streaming. Read the whole story at malwarebytes.com. Alert: 330,000 FortiGate firewalls still unpatched to CVE 2023-27997 RCE flaw. No less than 330,000 FortiGate firewalls are still unpatched and vulnerable to a critical security flaw affecting Fortinet devices that has come under active exploitation in the wild. Cybersecurity firm Bishop Fox, in a report published last week, said that out of the nearly 490,000 Fortinet SSL VPN interfaces exposed on the internet, about 69% remain unpatched. Since the security flaws in Fortinet devices have been lucrative attack vectors, it's imperative that users move quickly to update to the latest version as soon as possible. Read more at thehackernews.com. The FTC wants to put a ban on fake reviews. If you too are so very tired of not knowing which reviews to trust on the internet, we may eventually get some peace of mind. That's because the Federal Trade Commission now wants to penalize companies for engaging in shady review practices. Under the terms of a new rule proposed by the FTC, businesses could face fines for buying fake reviews to the tune of up to $50,000 for each time a customer sees one. The FTC's proposed rule seeks to ban several different types of disingenuous reviews and would not just punish the companies that use them, but also the brokers that falsify feedback. It also includes a ban on insider reviews and testimonials, which would prohibit a company from posting reviews for managers, employees, and even the relatives of workers without proper disclosure. Read more at theverge.com. Instagram's Twitter alternative Threads launch halted in Europe over privacy concerns. Instagram Threads, the upcoming Twitter competitor from Meta, will not be launched in the European Union due to privacy concerns, according to Ireland's Data Protection Commission. The development was reported by the Irish Independent, which said the watchdog has been in contact with the social media giant about the new product and confirmed the release won't extend to the EU at this point. The app privacy section on the App Store indicates that the application is expected to collect a wide range of user data, including health and fitness, purchases, financial info, location, contact info, contacts, user content, search history, browsing history, identifiers, usage data, sensitive info, and diagnostics. Instagram's chief executive, Adam Mosseri, said the EU launch is being put off due to complexities with complying with some of the laws coming into effect next year. Read more at theverge.com. Meta is working to stop deleted Threads accounts from nuking Instagram too. Currently, deleting the Threads account will also delete your Instagram. In a post on Threads, Adam Mosseri, the head of Instagram, said Meta is aware of the issue and is currently looking for a way to allow you to delete your Threads account separately. The company is also working on features that are still missing from the app, including the following tab: hashtags, Fediverse support, and messaging. For now, you can deactivate your Threads account to hide your profile and content. You can also set your profile to private or simply just delete individual threads, or you can sign up for a Threads account with an email or a phone number not linked to your Instagram account, so you can keep the two platforms separate. Read more at Engadget.com. How to tell if your phone is being tapped and what to do about it. We do everything on our phones, whether it's scrolling Instagram, shopping online, sending emails, or communicating our deepest secrets. This can make your phone a high-value target for malware. But what if the nefarious actors are sticking around, capturing your data, and listening in on what you have to say? How can you tell if your phone is being tapped? While difficult to detect, there are several ways to tell if your smartphone device is being monitored by a hacker, controlling X, or even a micromanaging boss. It should be noted that experiencing any one of these signs infrequently can be normal. It's only when you see several of them consistently that you may need to check your phone. Read the entire article at pcmag.com. A repairable Fairphone 4 is coming to the US with a twist. The Fairphone 4 is landing in the US in collaboration with Morena, a company that specializes in selling de-Googled Android smartphones. This means phones that don't come with the Google Play Store and really no apps belonging to Google's ecosystem of apps and services. This means that the Fairphone 4 doesn't come with Google services or apps in the US. Instead, it's powered by a privacy-first fork of Android called EOS. The EOS operating system is famous for trying to do its best to provide a usable experience for Android users without Google apps. It comes with Micro G, an oversimplified version of the Google Play service app that provides just enough of the core experience for apps not to be broken while still avoiding Google as much as possible. Read more at howtogeek.com. This week's must-see on my YouTube channel. Cleaning is never fun, but these tips, suggestions, and recommendations can make life easier. 10 best cleaning products to make the job and your life easier. Please watch my video on that topic at the link listed. Did you know? Space Invaders' main game mechanic, the speeding up of enemies as they are destroyed, happened entirely by accident. Early hardware couldn't handle keeping track of all the ships, so the game ran at a relative crawl. As the player destroyed enemies, the hardware could start to cope, and the game sped up. The one thing that doesn't abide by majority rule is a person's conscience, thanks to Atticus Finch. Just thought you might like to know. That's a wrap for this week's Security News Roundup. Stay safe, stay secure. I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye, and thanks for watching and listening.
So, Bob, just explain to me, if I was Meta and I was developing Threads, the first thing I would do is anticipate a problem with European community, and I would have sort of negotiated the deals before I started Threads. What, don't they get that?
That's not how Meta works.
Isn't that weird though? I mean, I could anticipate this before they started.
Yeah, but we already know that Facebook means you're giving away your soul.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is no different. You already shared your life if you're using Facebook. So
Right.
since you already did that, if you're using another part, you're just sharing more of it. And yeah, eventually, if they don't share all or collect everything, it might make it to Europe, but they got a long way to go before they can get to that.
Wow. Yes. Okay. Very interesting. We talked about
Unfortunately,
Threads last
most
week.
people also don't care about sharing everything with everybody.
I
It's
guess,
not
yeah.
the way it used to be.
Yeah. Well, interesting. We talked about Threads last week on the Thursday show. So interesting. All right. Hewie, tell us all
Yes, it
about
is.
Upscale.
Yes, I will do that. Upscale and enhance your images. I'm Hewie Poplock. We'll be talking about upscale.media to enhance and upscale your pictures. A pixel is the smallest unit of a digital image or graphic that can be displayed on a digital display device. Pixels are the dots or squares that make up an image on a computer screen. And the pixels on most computer screen are normally square. Here is a picture of a flower on the right. We blew it up and you can see the little square edges along the side that look like they're curved in the picture, but when you magnify them, it's really pixelated and you see little jaggies from the squares. In order to use the website, you have to create an account, and that account is with your first name and last name, your email address, create a password, prove that you're not a robot by clicking the box, and click the sign up. You can upscale and enhance your images for free. They use a state-of-the-art AI to upscale and enhance images. When you upload, you can upload the supported formats of a PNG, a JPEG, a JPEG, a JPEG, JPG, or a WebP file. And by uploading the image or URL, you agree to their terms and privacy policies. The pricing, there is a free tier. You get 45 credits a month And each time you use it, it's a credit. It's normally $40 a month in the starter package. Right now it's on sale for $29 a month. So if you're not going to use it a lot, this is a very expensive tool, but if you're not going to use it more than 45 credits during a month, then it's a pretty good deal. Upscale. Upscale media is for everyone. What you're doing is increase the image resolution without compromising on quality to meet your personal and business requirements. The app is available on Android, and there's one available for iOS, or you can do it online with a Mac or PC. You can upscale either 2x or 4x, and you can enhance your low resolution images without losing any details and getting them ready for your personal and business needs. What is upscale media? Well, unique features are automatic and quick results, increase the resolution, and you can retain the details. You can use it in e-commerce. If you're a professional, it will come in handy, or as an individual. As an individual, you can upscale your compressed images from social media by up to 400%. Enhancement was never this easy, but with the help of AI, it can be done in a few seconds without spending on expensive tools. There's lots of help. There's learning guides to upscale your images, and you just have to click on one and watch the video. They also have other utilities. They have an erase.bg, which erases the background, and it's very good. I'll show you that. They also have a watermark remover, and it lets you remove watermarks from images for free. They have a shrink media, which reduces the size of your image using intelligent compression technique. And they also will convert files, which is a format changer tool that lets you change the image formats for free. The key features of the program, it increases the resolution up to 4x or 4 times. Typically, if you wish to increase the resolution of a low quality image, you'll just end up with a bigger low quality image. Instead, upscale media's AI technology maintains natural image details without losing the quality. And it also will remove JPEG artifacts. When you edit and save a JPEG image multiple times, it leads to pixelation and degradation. This process is called artifacting and makes images look fuzzy. With upscale.media, reverse the compression to smooth the edges and bring them closer to the original image. You can enhance the image quality effortlessly. You can do so with your low quality images using AI technology. Upscale.media balances the sharpness and softness to maintain the natural aspect of the image while enhancing it. And you can use it for free. Here's a picture I took of Joe Walsh at a show at Comdex in 1998. And at that time, we had to put very small pictures on websites. For those who were around back then, you know why. You just didn't have the storage and you didn't have the speed to do the uploads. So you can see the small picture on the left. It's quite clear. On the right, blowing it up 4 times, it's very, very fuzzy and not very good. When I ran it through the enhance media, you'll see on the left what it looked like at 4 times without doing anything with it. You see what it looks like running it through the enhance media program. Let's take a look at another picture from that same year, 1998. You'll see the small picture on the top left. You'll see it at 2 times below that, and to the right 4 times. This is without any enhancement. Now on the left is the picture at 2x unenhanced, and then enhanced, you'll see it on the right. Here I am wearing a miniature monitor on my eyeglasses. This was a big thing that they were trying to promote back in 1998. Anyway, there I am with the picture. In the top left, and right under that, I am at 2x, and to the right is 4x without any enhancement. Now when we enhance it, the left is the original and the right is enhanced. You certainly can see a much better quality picture in the one that's enhanced by enhance.media. Let's take a look at a demo. Let's upscale and enhance an image. First, we're going to choose the image that we want. and we'll tell it to open it. And then it runs and it does do the upscaling. And now we want to enhance it. First, let's make it 4x. It will do that first. Then we're going to say we want to turn on the enhanced quality, and it will then do that. And then when we take a look at it, we can download it. We then will open up the downloaded file, take a look at it, and there it is, nice and clear and usable. Let's try one of their other products. Let's erase the background of a picture. We've changed the program now to the remove background from images for free. We're going to click the upload an image. We're going to find the image. Once we find the image that we want, we click on it, tell it to open. It then uploads the image. It then processes the image. And when it's finished, we see the original image, and then we see the person with no background. Now that image can be used as it is, but you can also add some things to the back by hitting the edit button, and you can click on certain items and create a new background for that picture. Let's take a look at a few of them. And you can use solid colors as well. There's several there that you can choose. And that's the original. There is the transformed. Now we'll download that picture, open it up, and you'll see that it looks like it has a black background. That's only because the program that's showing it only shows the invisible background as black. Now what we're going to do is take a look at how clear that picture is. As we zoom in on the picture, you'll see how clear it is. As you can see, it's very, very clear. Let's try some backgrounds with this picture. You can see over here on the right, you have choices of different backgrounds. Let's take a look at this one, or maybe this one. You can also upload your own background if you wish. And this is on using images in the background. Or you can just use a plain color. You can do this color if you want something a little bit brighter, if you want it a little bit like this. So you can do a lot of things, or just have a white background. So you can do a lot of things when you've removed the background, and then you can create your own background for that picture. Upscale and enhance your images with upscale.media. I'm Hewie Poplock.
That's pretty impressive. Huey, did you compared to other background removal tools, do you think this is better, about the same? I thought the quality was really good. Do you think this is maybe better
It
than
was.
some of the other ones?
You notice he had some hair sticking up, and it still didn't show through anything. But I use one called remove.bg.
Right.
That's the address. I've been using that for a couple of years, and that's also very good.
Do you have a sense one's better than the other?
No, I think they're both comparable.
All right. That's impressive. Yeah. So you wouldn't recommend one over the other, or they're both about, but this also, you can remove the watermarks. Did you do any watermarks?
I didn't have any pictures with watermarks, and
Okay.
so I didn't even try that. But
Yeah.
the fact that you can make pictures bigger is very unusual, because most of the time all it does is pixelate.
Yeah.
And this did a really nice job of keeping it clean.
Oh, good.
And it's free.
Yeah. So I bookmarked it. It's on my list of it. That's great. That's a good one. Thanks a lot. That's great. All right. As you know, tomorrow is going to be Prime Day. Tuesday and Wednesday will be Prime Days. And so I made a little video on how to get the best out of Prime Days. Let's have a look. It's Ron Brown with Tech for Senior. Amazon Prime Days right around the corner. In this video, I'm going to give you 8 tips to use before shopping on Prime Day and show you how to use 3 extensions that will help you save money. Now, the first thing that I'd like to say is if you don't need anything, forget Amazon Prime Days. Keep your money, pay down your loans and credit card, and don't buy things that you don't need. But if you do have specific items that you want to purchase, you can save a lot of money on Prime Days. This is the time when Amazon puts its devices on sale for usually the lowest price of the year. So in this video, we're going to look at 8 tips that you can use to help you get the best deal on this Amazon Prime Day. Amazon starts putting deals together way before July 11th and 12th. So if you're watching, you'll see Prime Day deals coming up before the sale. And you probably wonder, is this the best price or are they going to get better as Prime Day occurs? The answer is the pre-sales done by Amazon are best price. And if you see those, grab them. They will not get better on the 11th or 12th. So snap them up in that week before the sale. Now let's talk about the invite only tag that you'll see on some selections coming up for the Amazon sale. What is all this about? Well, invite only means that probably there's a limited supply of these devices, and you can click on invite only, and then at the day of the sale, you'll be invited to purchase that. It won't be on a general sale because they just don't have enough supply. So if you are interested in a specific item, click the invite only and your name will go on there and you'll get an invite when the sale starts and hopefully be able to get your product. It's no surprise Amazon has a lot of devices ready for sale. These are created by Amazon, such as the Amazon Echo, Fire TV, etc. This is an excellent time to buy these devices. This is often the lowest price you'll see them, even better than Black Friday. So if you are looking for a Fire TV, an Omni TV, or any of the Echo devices, or some of their new tablets, or even an e-reader, this is a very good time to purchase them, and you probably won't see a better price. So you want to purchase an item, but you're not sure if it's going to be on sale for Prime Days. Well, what you can do is just put it in your cart. Just put it in your cart, but don't purchase it, and you'll get a notification 24 hours ahead of time if it's on sale. It's that simple. Just put it in your cart now, and you'll get a notification 24 hours before saying it's on sale for Prime Days. Isn't that great? On July 11th and 12th, if you want to buy a specific item and it's not on sale, my advice is go to the company's website. Most companies will offer some sort of sale through their website, even if it's not on sale on Amazon. This is a very competitive market. Have a look at the company's website. You may be very surprised at the discount you can get purchasing it direct from the retailer. Be sure and check on the competition. Walmart, Best Buy, and Target will all have sales on Amazon Prime Days. So go over and check the prices on those sites before purchasing it on Amazon. You might even get a better deal. Shop around. Competitive shopping. Have a look at that. Remember, you can even use Miss A for shopping. Using your voice commands, you can put any product in your Amazon cart, and it will also notify you if that is on sale for Amazon Prime Day. Now let's look at Amazon's marketing strategy, and I'm going to give you 3 extensions that you can download and use that will help you look at the historical prices of these items that you want to purchase, just to make sure that you're getting the best deal. So let's have a look at these extensions. All right, let's see if we can save you some money. This is a sale on a Shark robotic vacuum. This is off the Canadian site. Of course, I get a focused experience because I'm interested in vacuums. So this actually is a very good deal, but how do you know that? I want to draw your attention to the price, the list price, which is listed as $6.99, and it's on sale for $3.99, a 43% reduction. Now, the first thing you have to understand is that the prices on Amazon vary daily, weekly, monthly. So they fluctuate greatly. So how do we know that this is really a retail price of $6.99? Well, let's have a look at that. So this is the Best Buy price, it's $4.99. And this is the Walmart price at $5.49 with a list price of $6.99. All right, there are two extensions I would encourage you to use in your browser if you're doing online shopping at Amazon. Both these are exactly the same. They're free. For many years, I used one, and it's called Camel, Camel, Camel. Recently, I've switched to another one called Keepa. I'll tell you about that in just a minute. These are both free and track the pricing of Amazon products. Keepa is also an extension that tracks the pricing and works exactly the same as Camel, 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 but there's one advantage to it. It gives you the chart right in the search within Amazon. Let me show you how that looks. Here you'll see a search on the robotic vacuum, and you'll see beneath the diagram the graph that Keepa has. So for this reason, I like Keepa better than Camel, 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 but again, they work exactly the same and are free extensions for your browser. This is the historical pricing chart on that vacuum cleaner. This was produced by Keepa. And if you look at the solid blue line that you'll see on the graph, it indicates the price fluctuations over the past year. And you'll also note that is the best deal at present. There's a little purple X as well on the graph indicating warehouse deals, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. But this is a good example of how you can see what the historical pricing is on this particular product. You also can toggle all the other options on the right-hand side to look at different pricing. Now here's how you can save some money. I want you to look down at the right side under the new and used items. Let's see what we can do with this. All right, let's look under the new and used section. When we focus in, you'll see that the first item under the like new is for $315. This is a very good deal and can save you a lot of money. Who sells this? Well, this is from Prime Time Express. Well, what's their track record? We don't know. In fact, the site was just launched. This may be a very good deal. Let's move down one more. This can also be purchased from a company called Saver Plus. This is used or like new, and it is for $329. A little bit more. This has an excellent track record. It has a 4-star rating with 169 reviews. This would be a good bet. You're pretty much assured that's going to be a very good company to deal with. But I want you to look over on the right side now, and you'll see, let's come down to the $359, the used or very good. This is also a saving at $359, and this is sold by Amazon as a warehouse deal. Now, I purchase almost all my Amazon products if there is a warehouse deal on them through the warehouse. It takes a little bit longer to get, but in most cases, this comes as a brand new item. It comes with a complete warranty from Amazon, and you can certainly return it if you're not happy with it. This is an excellent way to save money, and I always buy the warehouse deals. So the last extension I want to talk about is called Honey. Now, this is again a Chrome extension that you simply add to your Chrome browser. It's made by PayPal, a long trusted service that we use all the time for internet transactions. Honey is just more than a tracker. They say that they make a claim that they're linked to over 30,000 stores and can save you up to $177 on average a year. How they do this is they track your purchases and look for coupons and best buys. And they then will apply these coupon codes in a way in which you'll be able to redeem some of the money. This is a very popular extension that is used by a lot of people. As part of the process of learning how all your transactions occur, it scans all your email and personal data to identify what transactions you have to lump them all together to help get you the rebates. I personally feel that's a little bit intrusive into my personal data, so I do not use Honey. That's really going to be up to you, and you'll have to make a decision on that. As I said, one I use now every day is called Keepa. I like that because Keepa actually shows me the graph right within my Amazon potential purchase on the computer screen. It's Ron Brown with Tech for Senior. Good luck tomorrow on Amazon Prime Days. Hopefully these 8 tips will help with your shopping experience. And if you appreciate this video, please click the like and subscribe. All right, good luck tomorrow.
Absolutely.
I hope everybody has a good day. Well, it's 2 days. Remember, it's the Tuesday and Wednesday. So if you are looking for good deals, but if you're not, keep your money, put it in the bank, pay down credit cards. Don't go and buy stuff you don't need. All right. Let's say, Bob, are you ready to roll?
The 10 best cleaning products to make the job and your life easier. My thanks to Abby Ryan for her excellent article and the inspiration for this video. You'll find her complete article, including product suggestions, at the link listed. Cleaning can be a daunting task that requires time, effort, and a whole lot of elbow grease. If there were ways to make cleaning easier, we'd all love to know about it. From robotic vacuum cleaners to innovative scrubbing tools, these products are here to save you precious time and energy. Say goodbye to labor-intensive cleaning sessions and hello to a sparkling home with no extra effort. Robot vacuum cleaner. If you haven't tried a robot vacuum and mop combo for your home yet, then what are you doing? Sweeping, vacuuming, and mopping your floors yourself? That's probably what you're doing. There are many brands and models to choose from. In my home, I've used a robotic vacuum from Wise for several years and have been very happy with its performance. Electric pressure washers. Looking to boost your home's curb appeal? Want to get that dirt and grime off your deck? Hoping to clean off your front sidewalk after a long winter? A pressure washer can get the job done well and easily. Pressure washers are ideal for outdoor cleaning tasks. You can wash your patios, house siding, shed, and driveways all without any scrubbing. The best pressure washers have an automatic shutoff when the trigger isn't engaged. This helps save energy, prolonging your pump life. Microfiber cleaning cloths. Microfiber cloths have such tiny fibers that they pick up even more dirt, grime, and residue than your average cleaning cloths, making every swipe more effective. Microfiber cloths last much longer than your typical cotton cloth, meaning they can be used and washed far more without losing their effectiveness. These ultra soft and absorbent cloths are perfect for dusting, polishing surfaces, and cleaning glass without leaving streaks. Electric spin scrubber. These handheld devices are designed with interchangeable brushes that rotate and spin, helping you tackle tough stains and grime without expending your own energy. Whether you need to scrub the dishes, floor, or even build up on your car, a spin scrubber can make the job easier. Get to all those hard to reach areas and remove unwanted dirt without draining your strength. Steam cleaner. Sometimes all you need is a little heat and moisture to wipe away stubborn stains, grease, or other buildup. Steam cleaners are also a great method if you want to avoid chemical cleaners without adding to your cleaning efforts. When cleaning with steam, you want to be careful not to damage what you're cleaning. Steam cleaners are suitable for a wide range of surfaces, like floors, grout, upholstery, and more. But make sure you don't oversteam your surfaces and materials. Magnetic window cleaner. Magnetic window cleaners help you clean your windows in a fraction of the time. This innovative tool consists of two magnetic halves that clean the inside and outside of your window simultaneously, eliminating the need for ladders or reaching out of upper story windows. UV sanitizing wand. Maybe you don't want to walk around with sanitation wipes or bottles of cleaner, but you also don't want to touch bacteria-ridden surfaces. A UV sanitizing wand can help. Using ultraviolet light, this handheld wand kills bacteria and sanitizes surfaces in seconds. You can use it on keyboards, door handles, and even toilet seats to eliminate 99% of bacteria and viruses. Fabric shaver. How much time have you wasted in your life plucking at pilling on your clothes? It's a frustrating process, but what's even more frustrating is not wearing your favorite sweater anymore because it's speckled with fuzz, lint, and pills. Fabric shaver is your solution. Say goodbye to unsightly pilling on your clothes and upholstery. Gently remove lint and pills, restoring your fabric's appearance and softness without wasting time plucking at it. For cleaning gel. If you want to remove dust and dirt from fragile, hard-to-scrub places like your computer, then you need to snag some cleaning gel. This squishy and reusable gel molds into crevices and cracks, allowing for a thorough cleaning. You can revitalize your keyboard, remove any crumbs in your car cup holder, and more. Plus, it's really fun to use. Automatic toilet bowl cleaner. Absolutely no one enjoys scrubbing toilets, but it's a job that needs to be done, unless you use automatic toilet bowl cleaners. These cleaners come in a variety of forms, but perhaps the easiest method is the simple tablet method. You must remove these cleaning tablets from their package and drop them into your toilet tank. Whenever you flush your toilet, the cleaner will sanitize and bleach your toilet for you, helping you save time and energy and avoid the nasty toilet scrubbing. Embracing these products can transform the way you approach cleaning, making it a more enjoyable and hassle-free experience. The more you can automate your chores and work with products that make cleaning easier, the more free time you have to spend on the activities you truly enjoy. Stay safe, stay secure. Cleaning may still not be fun, but using these tools and products will make the task easier. I hope to see you again soon. Bye, and thanks for watching and listening.
Thanks, Bob. You may have given Bob or Bill some ideas there, for his gadgets tomorrow. You might, I don't know. I can feel some inspiring. I feel inspired, right?
Let's hope Bill's inspired.
Yeah, he's got a smile on his face. I think I think you might have done something there. We'll get exactly. We'll move from popcorn to cleaning. There you go. All right. Thanks, Bob. This is the time when we move on to our music segment with Ray. We do say goodbye to our YouTube fans at this time. So if you're over there on YouTube listening, you can pop over and we'll let you in to our Zoom meeting and you can participate in the Q&A. If not, don't forget our premiere video. It's already actually posted. You can watch that now. But after Ray's segment, and then of course we'll have our Q&A later after the show. So Ray, do you